Hello, Reformers, and welcome back to Jedi Knight Edition, once again with Galt on Vandin. And we are attempting, apparently, upon loading in, I was teleported somewhere else, and we need to recover some security spikes from security droids. As you can see, here are some security droids right here. These are going to be very easy to kill, but they are accompanied, of course, with some Brecken gang enforcers and pirates and so forth. We will not allow them to do anything to us, thank you very much. And we also have a bonus mission, but I'm gonna kind of ignore that if I can. But yes, there's one security spike, and we need to retrieve 3 of them in actual fact. So yeah, this is gonna take a little bit of time, but hopefully we'll then be able to do it, whatever it is we need to do. I suppose access some sort of console. Alright, so we just got the 3rd spike, and now it says to cancel the lockdown in the docks. I would assume that the lockdown was caused by the pirates of some sort, because, I mean, why would they decide to do that, though? Wouldn't they want to get revenge upon us for pulling the wool over their eyes? Yes, well, I would have thought so. Oh, I see. Oh, okay, so this is... Wow, okay, they really went there, didn't they? They really went to probably the worst place they could go in terms of game design. Okay. Well, yeah, if you don't know what I'm referring to, this is kind of the reason why I was not a big fan of the Kaleo chapter. Even though Kaleo herself is actually a very interesting character, the gameplay itself and the sort of gameplay loop that was present in that particular chapter was not the... well, should we say, was not my most favorite, because basically you just have to fight Knights of Zakul, Sky Troopers, Knights of Zakul, Sky Troopers, and then you have a conversation for about 30 seconds, and then that repeats for about 20 minutes. So it's kind of bad, and this is seemingly the same thing. Now, of course, I don't mind bonus missions. They give you a good amount of credits and a good amount of experience if you're still leveling up and things like that. That's perfectly fine. But when you are max level, and it's obvious that you're going to be max level at this point, I feel like it is a little bit pointless to, well, give you a bonus mission and to make it so that you have to do a particular set of steps in an objective-based fashion to be able to even advance. So, as you can see, we picked up 3 security spikes beforehand, and now we're picking up another 3 to cancel the lockdown in the Central District. Now, of course, yeah, okay, fine. There could be multiple lockdowns, but do you see this place? I mean, this place does not look very well guarded, and again, it's probably due to the pirates doing this, but that kind of gameplay loop is not particularly my favorite. So we're gonna now head on over and meet with Galt's crew. At least we only had to do it twice. I thought we had to do it 3 times. Wouldn't that have been terrible? But usually they like to do things in sets of 3, so I thought, oh yes, we're gonna have a problem there. But no, we can now travel to the private room. Ooh, a private room. Very nice. I am looking forward to seeing what's in here. Well, obviously, oh, Senya, Scorpio, and Vet. Hello there. Apparently only Vet is chilling out. Everyone else is just like, whoa, ready for battle.
If you're still wondering why you're here, it isn't to check out the Tabana gas bars. There's a stealth cruiser loaded with more precious metals than a Hutt's taste in art hiding down in the lower atmosphere, and it's about to come up for air.
And while the Gilded Star is roosting at the Skyhook for its annual resupply, we're going to rob it blind.
How do you even know about that?
A little bird told us. I speak stool pigeon.
Even if you do know where it's going to be, it's got a full military complement on board, and a vault that could survive the ship being reduced to atoms.
Most people would consider it impregnable, but we aren't most people, are we, Senya?
You do seem to know a lot about our target.
Yes, well, I should. Overseeing the Gilded Star was among my duties when I still served Valkorion.
Then you are privy to its operational protocols.
I doubt they're still the same.
You don't have to run the thing. Just get Scorpio to the ship's control center.
There's no way we could infiltrate that far into the ship undetected.
Maybe, maybe not, but I'm pretty sure High Justice Valen can go wherever she pleases.
You're gonna have Senya pose as Valen.
We've got the best identity doctor this side of the galaxy, and as close to a genetic match as we're gonna get.
I could never match Valen's gene sequence like that. Although, maybe simulating data corruption in her ID.
And create enough doubt to bluff her way through. Dear old mom can manage that, right? Once Valen and her attaché droid are on board, they head to the bridge, seize control of the ship, and allow the rest of us to do our parts.
Like cracking the vault. It isn't controlled by the network, so I've got to get into the guts of the ship to reach the mechanism. I'll need your help.
Meanwhile, Lana and Koth will bridge airlocks with a tanker transport I've secured for the goods.
How are we going to carry an entire treasury's worth of loot out of the vault before anyone catches on?
Oh, we won't be carrying anything out of the vault. That's another story. Remember how Senya mentioned the vault could withstand everything outside being vaporized? The same applies to what we're setting off inside.
The warhead.
Exactly. I'll be pulling up the rear with a disintegration bomb. Once it's done its job, we pump the atmosphere into the waiting tanker and make our escape.
This is so crazy. It just might work.
I prefer unconventional.
Once that sucker explodes, the crew's going to notice. Everybody's just going to have to hightail it to the transport before they catch on.
Now, since we've got less than a day before the Gilded Star rolls into port, I'd suggest everybody get real familiar with their part.
Oh, well, yes,
You're good to go.
Oh, hello there. Apparently we're now playing with Vet. Okay, that's perfectly fine. Let us... Oh, never mind. Okay, well, Gault's just over there.
Vantage point near the skyhook. Better get in position. This is close enough. And there's the Gilded Star, just like I promised.
I was expecting shinier.
Gold-plated and stealth ship don't exactly line up. Now we just have to hope Mommy Dearest remembers her daughter's birthday.
I can kill you from here, Gold.
Great, really getting into the spirit of your character, at least from what I hear.
Shut up.
We are approaching the checkpoint. No further communications are warranted until the bridge is under our control.
Roger, break a leg, ladies. It's in their hands now. All we've got to do is wait.
So how did you manage to fleece Lana at cards anyway?
You've got a pretty good handle on all that Force nonsense. What would you do if you were at the sabacc table?
Read my opponent. Try to pick up their thoughts and emotions.
Exactly. I could tell Lana was trying to peek inside my head, so I just made sure she got an eyeful. The angry glares she flashed were easier to read than anything I was doing. As for the rest, well, trade secrets, you know.
Turning her advantage into yours. Clever.
When you make your living in the galaxy's cesspits, it never hurts to be able to sink lower than the competition.
I am now in complete control of the Gilded Star's network. I will isolate the vessel's sentinels to the best of this system's ability.
Showtime.
Ooh, showtime indeed. And we have both Vet and Gault as companions. Oh yes, now that is... I think that's only happened once or twice before. That's pretty cool. Okay, so we are going to be switching Vet, obviously, to damage. We want everyone to be doing the most damage possible because, well, healing companions for me as a Jedi Guardian, not going to be very effective unless we are in such a prolonged and damaging battle. It's not going to make too much difference, is it? Yeah, so let's do it. Let us take these Skyhook guards out, and wow, they really die very, very fast, considering we have 2 damage companions. I hope that Gault actually retains all of his so-called damage, even if he's just a regular companion as he is right now, so I think that's actually pretty cool. Hopefully that is indeed the case. That would mean that we're doing significant damage. Let's reset the security alert, though. There we are. and take the elevator to the docking ring. Well, I actually kind of like this so far because this is really not causing us any problems whatsoever. And again, I don't really mind having problems, but being able to run through and not have, I don't know, Knights of Zakul turn up at every single corner is a very refreshing thing indeed, because usually they're just like, Knights of Zakul, have another one. And, oh, well, never mind, don't really need to worry about that, thank you very much, yeah. Vet and Galt were able to very easily eliminate that.
The route to the vault is open. Though I can assure no
on,
reinforcements
bring it!
will arrive, you will have to dispatch enemy personnel along the way.
Ah, thank you, Scorpio. Okay, so she's doing a very, very good job with eliminating basically everything that we would have to encounter otherwise. She seems to have locked most of the guards and all kinds of other personnel away, so we're pretty happy about that. And all I have to do is make my way through and kill anyone that gets in our way. Now that's not too bad, is it? No, I don't think that's too bad. Is it? I don't know. It's kind of difficult, I guess. There we are. Okay, so the only thing that is kind of problematic right now is that we have a Knight of Zakul coming and we're not really full HP, but I suppose that doesn't really matter. I mean, it's not really a unit that is able to deal significant damage, so we should be absolutely fine. But again, it's one of those things that you kind of just want to avoid, so if only I could use, force push, yes, and then, okay, something weird happened with my camera there, not entirely sure what, but yes, I charged. I force charged at him, so...
Oh, here. Help me with this panel. Okay, I ought to be able to reach the vault mechanism along this route. Keep clearing a path for Galt, and I'll see you soon.
I really, really hope they check for Minox.
Are you sure those schematics were scaled in meters? I can hardly move.
My last partner didn't complain nearly this much.
Your last partner was crushed to death.
And never once complained about it.
And never once complained about it. Of course, that's exactly what Galt would say. What an amazing line. He really has some very good writing behind him, and the way he delivers them is very, very good as well. I mean, I just think that Vet and Galt together are just a very, very good team, but anyway, now we just have to walk through a bunch of... Well, I say walk through, but it's actually not walking.
That's heavy.
What's heavy? Are you in the vault?
Oh no, it's nothing. Nothing. Almost there.
I think Vet's found something amazing. I think she's found something really cool, and we're about to see what it actually is. So let's just take out this last group of enemies, and then we will see what she has gotten so excited about that she's just like, nope, it's nothing, don't worry. Yes, we're gonna see what that is.
Okay, Vet, I'm here.
Just give me a sec.
Time's a factor.
Hey, you want to cut through a foot of cortosis and steel while hanging upside down in a half-meter crawl space? There. Jerk. Try it.
The moment of truth.
I've been rich, filthy rich, but nothing like this. Counting the zeros on a balance sheet can't even compare. There's just something magical about the real thing.
I couldn't begin to put a number to all this.
At a certain point, you just stop counting. It won't look nearly as impressive in a second, but it'll spend all the same. Do the honors?
For the Alliance. And freedom.
Payload's delivered. It's time for the pay dirt.
We're in position. Extending umbilical. Seal is tight. All green.
Airlock disengaged. Awaiting order for depressurization.
Door is open.
Commencing depressurization.
Tank is filling. So far, so good.
It will take approximately 10 minutes, 17 seconds to siphon a space of that volume.
Plenty of time to make our exit.
Great. Let's blow this joint.
Did you bring that with you?
This little thing? Nah. I passed the armory and it was just laying around, so I figured nobody'd miss it.
It is unlikely the detonation went unnoticed. After we vacate the bridge, I will no longer be able to maintain a complete lockdown.
See? Perfectly justified acquisition. Come on. I want to try this thing out.
Just scramble the systems as best you can and leg it to the tanker. We'll see you there.
And apparently we're gonna see Vet trying it out, but in the next episode. So, I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.